Today we're going to be installing front brake pads on this GR Corolla. Let's go ahead and get started. This is a limited run production of 1,500 vehicles. This is the Circuit Edition. It's got the forged carbon roof, all the bells and whistles, and this is actually my buddy Steve's. So today we're going to be replacing the front brake pads. Toyota actually told him it was going to be like $1,000 a rotor, and he really doesn't need rotors, but ideally every time you want to do pads you would want to do rotors, but these rotors are perfectly fine. There's no lip on them. It only has a couple track days, so we're gonna go ahead and just replace the pads so he can continue to go to the track and have fun. Something cool I just noticed is that the wheel has a huge inky mark on there, and they probably had a huge part of designing this wheel. Yeah. It's crazy. These lug nuts did not feel tight at all. It literally took no effort. Probably like a super light foot-pound torque on these. Got some new Michelin Pilot Sports on there. What do you guys think about Michelin Pilot Sports? Personally, I don't like them. They feel super slippery when they get hot, and to me they just don't feel like a good tire. I love the Falcon Azenas. Best track tire ever. That's just my personal preference. And we're actually putting OEM brake pads back into this unit. This thing has seen multiple track days, and the brakes have held up amazing. My buddy Steve loves them, so we're going to be replacing them with OEM pads so that he can keep the same feel of the car and continue to have some fun. Just out of curiosity, I looked up whether Toyota manufactured these or if it was Brembo. Now these are very similar to Brembo, just the way they mount up, but actually these are made by a Toyota supplier, OEM Toyota supplier. They're manufactured by a company called Advix. It's actually stamped on the side of the caliper, so don't be mistaken for Brembos, because they are not Brembos. I at first thought they were Brembos, but they are not. These are actually a Toyota developed brake caliper, 4-piston brake caliper. So the first things first, take the wheel off, get it jacked up in the proper spot. There's these 2 pins, and there's this little clip back here that keeps the pins from moving. So we're gonna go ahead and undo that. Just like that. Make sure you don't ruin it in case you have to reuse it like we are today. Now we can go ahead, knock these clips out, or these pins. Just gonna use a tiny screwdriver. Pull this out. You can see absolutely how cooked these are. He did not have much left. And it's crazy. This part is actually thicker than this part, so you can see which piston actually had more clamping force on the rotor. So that's interesting. Whenever I do brake pads or I'm getting ready for a track day, Castrol Racing brake fluid is some of the best brake fluid in my opinion. I have had so much good experience and good things to say about this brake fluid. First of all, it eliminates fade and it gives the pedal just such a more stable feel. It is expensive, but this is some of the best stuff. Whenever I'm cleaning these pins, I like to use some Scotch-Brite, scuff them back up, and just get the buildup off of them. And you also want to make sure these pins are oriented in a way that you can slide these back into the holes in the back of the pin and get everything lined up. Okay, passenger side done. Pins are in, retaining clip is in on both. So now we can go ahead and jump to the driver's side. This is your first time doing brakes on your GR Corolla, or first time doing brakes in general, go ahead and once you finish doing the brake install, pump your pedal. Do not drive right away without pumping your pedal, because there needs to be pressure back in the calipers. So since we pushed the caliper pistons back in, there's no tension on the pads to rotors. So make sure you pump those brakes back up before you head out on a drive. So we're going to go ahead and torque this to 76 foot-pounds. I'm going to double check them with the big breaker bar and see how they feel. Cooked as per usual. brakes are probably one of the easiest brakes to do besides Brembo's. Brembo's are about the same thing. Takes about 5-10 minutes per side. Love that this wheel doesn't make you break your back picking it up. Alright guys, and just like that, we finished up the front brake pads on this 2023 GR Corolla. Now if you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, share, and subscribe. But right now, we're going to go take this thing for a test drive and make sure the brakes work exactly how they're supposed to. Remember to press the pedal all the way down and build up the pressure, because like I said, when you push those pistons in, the pressure is gone. So before you drive, press that in.